YouTube. Montez Family 6 here. Wanted to share my latest pickups, but also a little bit of history behind the Aztec rounds. Recently, I picked up some of these new Aztec Chief Cuauhtemoc rounds. That's the copper. Picked up this 10-ounce Provident Metals bar, the latest in the series of the Aztec series that they have. Absolute stunner. Look at that. Very cool. Also picked up the 2-ounce round there. And I've had the 5-ounce for a while. So I picked that up when the series first came out. And then early on, I picked up a tube of the tube of these originally here when they first came out. So love them. These are really good. But I've also been a collector of the original 5 peso. And that's what you see here, some of these here. But I thought I'd also share with everyone here why I started collecting these. You know, the 1947s, the 1948 original 5 pesos here. And there's a little bit of a history lesson here that goes with them. And I thought I'd share that with everybody here on YouTube. So here it goes. So Chief Cuauhtemoc is a person of interest, especially in Greater Mexico. And he was an Aztec ruler between 1520 and 1521. His name, Cuauhtemoc, stands for one who has descended like an eagle, or descending eagle. And basically what the story goes behind his name is when an eagle is coming down to catch its prey, it spreads its wings and then it aggressively attacks its prey. That's what the meaning behind Cuauhtemoc is. Now, he was actually the cousin of a famous emperor, Montezuma II. He took throne of the Aztec Empire at the age of 25, so fairly young when he took the throne. But based on history, several of the emperors back then and prior emperors leading up to his taking the throne, they had passed away due to several diseases and wars and what have you. So the Spanish Empire, led by Cortez, who was known for, in history at least, for defeating the Aztec Empire and really the fall and demise of Aztec Empire, captured Cuauhtemoc. And when he was captured, Cuauhtemoc asked Cortez to take his life by using his own knife. However, Cortez said, you know, I'm not going to do that. I respect you and what you've done as a noble effort and bravery to save your people and to fight and defend the Aztec Empire. I'm going to allow you to live. And he did. So Cuauhtemoc went on his way and attempted to escape the land and leave Mexico. However, during that time, Cortez went through and raided the Aztec Empire and was displeased with the amount of booty or treasure he found in the Aztec Empire. So he recaptured Cuauhtemoc. And he basically tortured by burning his feet. And Cuauhtemoc actually survived that torture and lived on for a very short time until he was actually executed. Now, history shows that Cuauhtemoc was the only Aztec emperor that survived the conquest of the Spanish Empire, and which is mainly the reason why today his legacy is well known in modern times on coins, on silver, on banknotes, even in video games and music. In fact, he was represented in a PC game, Age of Empires 2 and 3, where he was portrayed as one of the Aztec warrior leaders that you fight against in the video game. And in fact, he was also, his name, Cuauhtemoc, was in lyrics of the song People of the Sun by Rage Against the Machine. And so you can go check that out. There's actually on YouTube a couple of videos that actually show the actual lyrics of that song, and you can see clearly his name is in there. But really cool song too. I love that song. And you know, you're probably asking yourself, why is this design so popular? Why is it on so many coins, so much money? You know, why people, you know, gravitate towards Cuauhtemoc and, you know, and represent him in so many different ways? Well, you know, quite honestly, my personal opinion is that it represents a time and culture that is deeply cherished by many, especially the Mexican culture. There are several people out there that love the design, you know, the Aztec calendar, and love what, you know, Cuauhtemoc stands for. So I do think that that represents a lot, you know, with history. You know, the other thing too is that it portrays a strong sign of leadership. You know, he was known for his bravery defending the Aztec Empire and really upholding the values and the cultures of what they truly believed in. And, you know, that goes a long way. And even today, you know, I think people, as they represent whatever you represent, you still want to have a strong leadership sound about you. But also looking at the designs, I mean, look at the eye appeal of that design. It is a beautiful design. It's simple. It's great. It was something that we could all gravitate towards. You know, the Aztec calendar. That, and if you think about how hard that is to strike that on a coin, it's something that not very easily done, but the design on it, everything about it. So, you know, it also repeats a prior design from 1947. So, you know, the original, you know, Chief Cuauhtemoc coin, right? So that's the original design, and this one happens to be in 1947 there. There's also 1948 versions, but it's a repeat. So, you know, when you have something that's been so successful in being repeated, you know, you have great success in that. And the design stands for a lot, as I mentioned. Anyhow, so I thought I'd just share this with you and share with you the history behind it. YouTube, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.